You're always coming in at the most important times, and your team's win basically hangs in your hands. So adrenaline's going to be part of the factor if you're a closer. So the point there says necessary but not uniform. That means you need to be able to handle it, and not uniform means everyone has a different way of handling it. So you need to be able to do it, but there's no one foolproof way. So the case study I kind of worked with was you look at someone like Mariano Rivera versus Brian Wilson. So first, next slide. Go to Mariano Rivera. He's the prototypical ice water in the veins, calm, stoic, very low key demeanor. He's a low energy guy. The best thing you can say about Mariano Rivera is that you look at his face, you never know if he's in trouble or he's mowing him down. And so he's found a way to kind of just take all the pressure and adrenaline and kind of just take it down a notch, calm himself down, and just focus on what his mechanics. He's kept his motion very simple for that reason. He has a way to kind of just take it down a notch and focus on what he does best, and let himself just do his job. And I think that's probably the best way to go about it for the average person. The way Brian Wilson does it, which I'll get into in a second. If you get all ramped up, it doesn't really matter who you are. Your performance is going to change a little bit. If you're able to calm yourself down and take yourself closer to like your normal physical state, I think you have a better chance of being successful on a pretty consistent basis. So next slide. We go to Brian Wilson. He's the kind of the other end of the spectrum. He's animated. He's a huge personality, very outspoken. He's a high energy guy. I mean, just that picture says it all. He's got that big beard. He's all gestured, and he's very animated. So what he does, he uses that adrenaline, and he almost takes up a bigger notch. He uses that to kind of fuel his fire, so to speak, and for him it works. He's able to kind of channel it in the right way. He doesn't let it kind of overcome, cloud his judgment. He's in full control, but he lets himself get into like a heightened sense of awareness and physical capabilities. This is kind of hard to do. I have to imagine this would take a lot of practice to be able to do. It takes a lot of self-awareness, a lot of body control to let yourself be able to try that hard and still flow within the game. So this one, while it can be effective for some people, it takes the right kind of person to get at. In conclusion, that's it. This is the part where I would ask you if you had any questions, but I guess you could just email your questions to me if you have any. Again, I really want to thank you for being so accommodating with the whole thing going on with my grandfather. Really appreciate it, and I hope you have hope this works for you. If this doesn't work, email me back right away, and we'll figure something out. All right. Thanks, Professor. Have a good one.